during one of the state championship games where I took a shot and missed or something. But I remember, like, I was laying on the ground. I was like, and a girl just, I'm watching the under 17 girls, women's, I guess, yeah, women, girl, whatever. But there's like a 14-year-old girl. Kenya and England are playing. So it's the under 17 ladies World Cup. And yes, ladies. I said ladies, not them, thou, cistern, jibby jabby. I'm just gonna start doing what crazy woke people do. I'm just gonna start making up pronouns like I identify as jibby jabby. Yeah, I identify as a Jedi. That's what I'll put on my application. If I ever can work again, I'm gonna put I identify as a Jedi. People be like, what? They'd probably hire me. No, they actually wouldn't. They'd be like, oh no, we're not hiring this freaking. That's what's funny is that these people, they literally put, they're idiots. They put their like crazy pronoun names on resumes, the ones that, for the 1% of the crazy woke people that do work a real job. It's funny because they put their crazy gender, whatever it may be, a tree or a frog or cis, they, them, whatever the craziness is. I don't care. I'm just gonna start talking about it, man. It's freaking ridiculous, dude. I'm done with this like being nice stuff, dude. We're getting into an area where this is too serious of a subject to like just ignore. They're really trying to destroy not only our English language, but our country with their pervertedness and their nasty, just horrible, man. They're horrible people, dude. Talk to the most angry people on earth, man. These people with these pronouns and stuff. And I guarantee you, one of them sees my video, they're gonna like freak out. Oh my gosh, I'm so sick of these people. Like, get a life, bro. You're such an idiot that you think there's more than two genders. Now you might believe there is in your brain, but your brain doesn't mean jack crap. What? We're always supposed to change the laws because of people's brains thinking they're free or they them. Like, how can you identify as a they them? You're an idiot. All these people are doing is they're doing it to get advantages in life. That's what they think. But what's funny is what I was gonna say is they put their pronouns on resumes, and as soon as that person sees they got this crazy pronoun crap going on, they're like, nope, we ain't hiring them. So don't be surprised if you put that you're they them on a resume and they don't hire you. That's what I'm saying. And go get help. Seriously, you need help. I'm not gonna make fun of people, but it's ridiculous. Like, if they just if they called themselves that and left it at that, I would have no problem. All you guys out there, or ladies and gentlemen, which that's all there is. I would have no problem if they just kept it to themselves. But for them to think that they can sue me or they can do other things because they don't want me to, because they want to be called something that's not even real. I'm sorry, I don't do that. I don't change reality or my views on reality because some other crazy person thinks that their reality is real. I'm sorry, I'm just not going to do it. Oh, you know what? I want to do something here. Let's do something here, all right? Let's do it. I don't know why I didn't put this on anyway. Okay. Oh, it actually went down. Interesting. Oh, it's only 50 more? Oh, never mind. Dude, what? Critical severity fort. Oh, I know what I'm missing. I know what it is. Wait a minute. Yeah, combat advantage defense out. Yeah, that's why actually the Magma set is actually good for heat. Wow, that's pretty much the combat advantage is well. Oh, you gain 7.5% power watt full health. Oh, I didn't see that. Plus the other. So yeah, that's. I'm not saying it's the best set in the world, but you know, it's definitely worth getting because it took me like basically I had to just wait for my weeklies. You know, that's the main thing you gotta wait on is when you the weekly allowance of coins and stuff. You know, so but anyway, so well at least I got. I mean, I do need a genius gift, so actually I do. Let's go get on my pally. I'm a pally. Coast Guardian, man, that's his name, Coast Guardian, because I was in the Coast Guard. Makes sense, right? Yep. I was like, I can't, because I made a hit, like I had, like, I don't know if y'all remember that game that came out, Exo Primal, where you fighting the dinosaurs, the Konami game. I actually need to play that. That game's fun. But it's like 5 people against another 5 people, and you're basically, but you're in separate maps, and you're trying to get through all the dinosaurs, and there's different game modes. Dude, I'm telling you, it's awesome. It's like hordes of dinosaurs. I need to play it more. I just forget about it. New Alliance has PSN chats. I don't even know what that means. Does that mean they have a chat set up in PSN for people to join it? Look at these incentives, baby. I got 12. 100. Holy crap. There's no way I'll get to 100. Heavy War, dude? I had this thing. Don't get... That's critical credit? Oh, yeah, that's the one. I'm in that one. I wonder what this will go up to. Max. Yeah. Yeah, you said. Take a shot. I don't know what. See, I'm getting those because of the right here, the Neverwinter recruitment. It's going on until next week, I think. So yeah, if you're planning or thinking about making a new character, do it now because you have like a week, maybe a week and a half, or let me see. I'll tell you exactly. What do I got mail. But let's see. Calendar. So we're at okay. Recruitment. Okay. So you got till October 31st. Oh, there you go. And the day's date is what? 17th. Okay. All right. Hey, welcome, whoever's joined. I just got on, so we're gonna hit it in a second here. What I got going on so far. I don't know how I'm only level. I'm only this Neverwinter recruitment thing right here. I did this a long time ago, like I'm talking about 6-7 years ago. I forgot how good it was. Like, look at all these bags I got already, and I'm only like, let's see, I'm rank 8, and I've literally got 2 bags from opening that thing. So that's crazy, man. And plus, they give you good stuff, man. Now this is what I got to use in my paladin, so this is going to take a lot of upgrades because I've already got. On my wizard, I'm using the lightning, and then I have a curse burn. Let me see this. You're at Wilson County David Burns code 999. Okay. Yeah, I'm using actually the lightning right now because this is what I got so far. I'm using the lightning because I'm soloing, you know, to level up, so you might as well use it for damage. Yeah, so anyway. Let's go. Wait, what is this? What is this? Oh yeah, I definitely need to do this real quick. No. Yeah. Only thing I do with professions is I make the mask for one leather, and it's cheap as crap, dude. And you make 30. I think you make 37 silver or something like that.
It's nothing because of you.
Just do leather working. And just make the mask. Don't make any of the boots or anything. The mask only take one leather, so you can make like. And you get what 300 to 400 morale points a day to make stuff, and they're five morale. I hate when it does that. It's like 5 morale each one you make, each mask you make. So 5 and 400. That's what 80. So basically, you 80 times 30 silver. So that's what like 3 into 80. So it's like 20. You basically get like 30 gold. You can get 30 gold a day from doing this, basically. But then if you use your money to increase the morale, then yeah, okay, yeah, I already know who I'm gonna pick.
Excellent. I'm sure you'll turn this place around in no time.
Always go to a certain guy.
Just where to start. Well, what do you think?
Where are you at?
Choice?
Yeah, cool. Let's see.
Ah, that's what this is. I can't say.
I always trust a bald-headed guy with a beard. I'm not bald, but I have a beard, so you can trust me halfway. No! Oh, I about screwed up there. Wait, what? I have this. Wait. What did he ask me? Yes, I'm certain. Well, I mean, why they ask me like it's... Ah, there it is. Yay. Alright. Let's see. I need to then go to over here. Don't worry, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. I'm just getting it started. Foreign applications, venture, yes. Oh, I can't do it. What? Oh, I'll do this crap first. Okay. Adventure, sure. You might as well just take them all at first, and then you can let them go and they don't do a good job. Yeah. Yeah, I know how to do it. See, she's got what's best. Okay, efficiency. That's the best. Okay, so that sucks. Let's see, eventually you'll be able to make these, see, now I can make visors. I'm just going to build up my leather. And I'm going to use up that leather hide. Okay. That's how you do it. That's all I'm going to do right now. So you just buy these, and it basically costs 5 morale. That's it. Let's see, I can add any more. Okay, I'll just save it there for now. And then just open toolbox. Already opened toolbox. I'm talking about the toolbox. Crazy game. Already opened the toolbox. Oh, it's just. Oh, never mind. Stupid. Don't say yes. Okay, yeah. And then you just call on this person right here, I think it is. Or
do you need supplies?
Yeah, she's just for your for your supplies. Always forget her. Yeah. I think this is Yeah, just sell it. You can just sell them to her. See, you get 34 silver. So I had 27 gold. I think I spent like 10 silver or less. Yeah, I think I only spent 10 silver making the mask, I think. And so, see right there, I made 3 gold. That easy. Easiest way to make gold, guys. And I got that, of course, from Aragon. So I have to give credit. That's why I put Aragon on the video title, because this is his build, and I don't want to take credit for it. But I will probably switch it up if I see something. Usually I end up. I mean, there's always. I mean, like when he does builds, he always gives kind of alternatives. Like, so usually sometimes I'll switch stuff out, because I did all my characters from his builds. But my wizards, sometimes I'll switch my powers around. Like I'll use the shield. Like I use the shield and repel during Reaper challenges. Like if you're on the wizard and you're doing the Reaper crap, that's a pain in the butt sometimes according to the map. Just use the shield and use the repel, and it'll give you an extra shield, and it actually pushes them away from you 360, and the repel will push them away from you from the front. So you can kind of stay back, kind of stand back as a wizard. That's why they want to. That's what they said. That's why they want to nerf the wizard, because the wizard has such like the range of the wizard, and he does so much more damage than like any other range. Like even the ranger has to get close. You know what I'm saying? Like, the ranger has to get close to use its melee abilities. Like the ranger can't. I mean, you're not going to do that much damage if you just use your arrows from distance all the time. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the first character I ever did was a ranger. I had a maxed out ranger 6-7 years ago. I used to know it took me a long time to learn to play the wizard, man. But the best thing to do is start out playing a wizard, but if you all of a sudden you play other characters and you switch to a wizard, then it's going to be a little bit harder. Did you just say I gotta kill white people? What? Racist, man. You told me to go kill whites. I used that same joke last time. Every time I play with somebody, what? Yeah, you kill white people. Now, I mean, I see how I see how people make CPS builds in Paladin too. That's why I didn't do a cleric, because cleric you kind of got to go all in on. Like, I think the paladin even as a healer can still do a little bit more damage, and plus I can tank too. It's like the paladin can do 3 things: damage, tank, and heal. But I'm mostly focused on healing, but I still want to do enough damage where I'm not completely useless. It's totally different from DPS. It's actually harder, honestly. That's why you don't have as many people, because when you do DPS, you just have to do damage. But when you have to do a healer, you have to be. I mean, it's like when I was in the military. I mean, doing search and rescue missions and all that kind of stuff is way harder than just going out and shooting a gun at somebody. I mean, just saying. I mean, it takes a lot more preparation, I guess you'd say. I know that's an amendment. Oh, it's not. I love his animations. They got like a karate chop. Ah! Just jumps up, slams his mace into the ground. I don't need you. Come on. Oh, that did some damage. 26,000 damage. One hit. Oh wow, Flapjack, what the hell are you doing here, bro? You have not set your hub. Oh, okay, yeah. That's the teleport hub. Ah. Yeah, I mean, I'm using the Minotaur just because, now if I run a dungeon, I'll run, I don't know, Flapjack. Flapjack is good. Not for healing, but he's good for, 5% combat advantage, I think it is. For the whole team. I think it's 5% combat advantage. I'm gonna go kill some whiteys. Now, I can only say that because I'm white. Just like black people can only say the N-word, right? Isn't that how it should go, right? Double standards, guys. Double standards. They can call each other the N-word, but you let anybody else say it, they like want to pound your face in. It's the most ridiculous thing ever. I mean, I have no desire to say that. I have black friends. I have, military. I had all kinds of friends. Asian friends, black friends, Mexican, Jamaican. I mean, we had people like, but I'm just saying for those out there that think that, I literally had a black guy tell me that black people can't be racist. It's like, really? You're insane. That's what I told him. And I basically quit playing with, he was actually an older guy too. And he was trying to brag about all this stuff, like he met Stan Lee and he was an artist and all. I'm like, okay, but he was pretty nice. He was a pretty nice guy, but then when we started talking about, of course, I felt comfortable enough to ask him something. And I was like, can I ask you something? Because I was like, I've had black friends, we talked about certain things. So I wanted to ask him first before I asked. I don't want to be rude and offend him because some people get offended just by looking at them all. And I was like, don't you think it's kind of hypocritical that y'all call each other the N-word? And he said, well, it's because we want to own it. And I'm like, that makes absolutely no sense. What you're doing is you're keeping racism alive. You're keeping it on the minds of people. I was like, that's basic psychology 101. Like, you forgive and you forget. Like, if we can't forgive the people that owned slaves back a long time ago, take a look in the mirror, because I guarantee you're not perfect either. How about that? I'm talking to everybody. I'm not talking about any particular person. I'm talking about everybody needs to go by that. Like, I think it's bull crap and sad that people are judged by what like my relatives didn't own slaves. My relatives had to work on farms to feed my dad and his four siblings. I have, on my dad's side, I have 2 aunts and 2 uncles. He had, and my aunt, my grandma, and my papa. He was at D-Day, and we never owned slaves. I went back in our history, and so I'm like, it's just crazy how certain people think just because they think all white people own slaves. I'm like, dude, it was the rich people, and people in the north. People in the north had slaves too. It's just it's the crap history they teach y'all, and at public schools is so false and fake. It's insane, dude. Luckily, I went to a Christian school where they don't hold back the truth. They tell you the truth because because you got to think about it. A Christian school that's a legit Christian school, they don't want to tell lies because if the kid finds out, they're going to hold, sadly they'll hold it against God because that's what people do. People don't blame evil things on people that much. A lot of times they blame it on God. And I'm like, why don't you blame the person? Or don't blame the race because of one thing. Don't blame the whole white race just because some white people had slaves, dude. That's ludicrous. That's ludicrous. And all that is the government and the media pushing that crap, and they keep talking about it and keep talking about it, and then media turns everything into a race issue, and so most of the time it's the media. But it's just aggravating, bro. Like, I just get so sick of it, man. And people wonder why I'm so ready to go to heaven. Like, I'm tired of dealing with this crap, bro. Like, I'm happy, and I can enjoy myself, and I love my life I have, but I'm not able to do. I have an active brain. Like, I used to surf, and I've worked hard jobs, military, nuclear security, armed security. I was armed with the AR-15. I worked in the corrections, jail. Like, I'm used to working hard jobs, and rewarding jobs, honestly. I mean, the jail sucked. I hate it. That's the worst job I ever had, dude. Never go work if you go work at somewhere, like, go work at a prison. Because if you go work at a jail, you can't say hardly jack crap to them because they haven't been sentenced yet. Because technically, they're actually innocent still. When you go to prison, you can have a little bit more control of them and tell them, hey, don't, but I couldn't hardly do anything. It sucked, dude. And I was like, and they would get all mad at me, and I couldn't say anything. Like, I couldn't be like, whatever. Back then, I was like, and the most nervous thing I ever had to do is like, when I first got the job, and it was my first day after they trained me to be in one of the pods or whatever. Like, we had A pod, B pod, you know what I'm saying? Like jail, like certain areas. And I was put in A, which is one of the most, like, they will try to take these criminals, dude. Y'all have no idea how evil some of these guys are. They will take advantage of you at every single moment. If they call you and say, hey man, will you give this, and they try to be all nice to you. And I told them, I was like, I had to address them, and you kind of give like in the morning, like when I first get there, or whoever gets there, they have to kind of do a rundown of the day and all that, like, and just some announcements to the inmates or whatever, or the people waiting to go on trial, but they're still in jail. So but anyway, I was like, listen guys, I might look young, and this is when I was like in my 30s, so I still look like I was like 18, and I was like, I might look young, but I'm a military veteran. I was like, I've had to deal with I've been face to face with drug cartel members and drug busts. I was like, none of y'all intimidate me at all, and just know that if y'all respect me, I'll respect you. That's what I told them. I was like, y'all are grown men, and so and I'm a grown man, so we just all need to act like it. And as long as y'all don't try to take advantage of me, we will have no problems with it. As soon as you take advantage of me, I will make your life a hell. That's what I told them. I got in trouble saying that. But I just warned them. I was like, listen, y'all are not going to play games. Because what they'll do is they'll take advantage of certain... What? I wasn't even looking at my health, bro. I just quit talking. Sorry, I just took some Excedrin. It has caffeine, so I get talking. But yeah, I didn't care. I was like, bro, I'm gonna tell these guys straight up. I'm gonna be nice to them, and I'm gonna be respectful, and I'm gonna say, let them know if y'all if you don't do anything crazy and don't try to take advantage of me and my kindness, I will treat you with respect. You treat me with respect. Simple, right? Yeah. But they would always, but they still, man, you know, they would always, the main thing they try to do is they try to get you to pass stuff to other people when they have to go inside their cells. They're like, hey man, just take this bag of tape chips thing. I'm like, no, bro, I ain't doing it. I don't care. I was like, I'm not going to do it because every single person in this pod, it was like 30 or 40 men in there. I was like, every single person will say, well, you did it for him. See, that's what I'm saying. You can't give any special treatment. That's number one. Like when you're working in a prison or whatever, because if you do that, dude, they will all freaking like they'll dislike you more if you do it for somebody and then don't do it for them than if you just didn't do it at all. See what I'm saying? But you really got it. You really need, like, hopefully people get a good, you know, if anybody ever did go into that, if you get a good, it's like, just like becoming a police officer, you better hope you get a good trainer as a police officer, because you can be taught some very bad habits. My uncle retired as a major in the police department, and that's why I worked at the correction facility, because I was, you know, they said I had to start there in order to be a sheriff's deputy, because I wanted to be a sheriff. I didn't want to do fleet patrol, like just a regular police officer. I wanted to, you know, I wanted to work for the sheriff's department. They have a little more clout, and they don't deal with as many trivial things. Most of the time when you have the sheriff's department, now they do. I mean, we had sheriffs that would come and break up parties when I was young, like right after high school. I go to a house party or somebody had a keg party, and sometimes it was the sheriff that showed up, sometimes not. But I don't know. My uncle was major in the sheriff's department. He just said if I could try to get on with the sheriff and not with like just the regular police, because he just said you get more benefits and you get paid more, and I don't know. He just said it was better, and I trust him. He's my uncle. But he retired as a major, so he was like pretty high up in the sheriff's department. Yeah, so it's crazy. I mean, I have, and like I was saying, my granddad was D-Day. You know, in World War II. He didn't. I mean, my whole family comes from basically hard workers. Kind of like we're part Irish, part well, my dad's family is part Irish, and, you know, of course, European English, and then my mom's side is German Jew.
Go to the barrel, retrieve the scales.
I always think that's funny. It's not funny, but it's like, really, German Jew, really? The Germans that try to kill the Jews, and I'm half German and Jew? Okay. But anyway, my grandmother was Jewish, and then my great-grandfather was German, so maybe he met her over there, I don't know. But none of my relatives have ever owned slaves, guys. So, and most people I know that have looked in their history background, I've asked them, and I don't know anybody personally that had their family owned slaves, and they were like, I'll tell you. They're like, hey, I didn't do it. That's what I don't understand. And the reparation thing, dude, like, I mean, how lazy can you be when you expect to get paid for the suffering of your people in slavery? I think that's disgusting, dude. Like, I'm serious, man. It's like, so are you actually telling me that you think you deserve to be, you think you deserve the freaking, I'm like, you think you deserve money for what your family went through? You didn't go through that stuff. You didn't go through slavery. None of you, like, everybody, listen, guys, we've had a black president, okay? I voted for Obama the first time, and then he totally lied about everything. He wasn't against traditional family. He wasn't against abortion. He totally lied to the conservatives, like, flat out evil, satanic person, dude. You know, if I wasn't a Christian, I would say very horrible things about Obama. And at first, he was considered the worst president ever, but I think Joe Biden took that You know, if it wasn't for Joe Biden, Obama would have been the worst president ever to sit in office. He literally put us in $7 trillion debt, dude. That is insane. That's all. Like, no other presidents has ever done that. Not even come close. It's insane, dude. It's like he purposely was trying to destroy our country, which I think he was. But healers. Okay, healers. Healers decaying boot. So I guess defense, critical avoidance, critical strike, deflections. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna wear this armor long. See, I can get. So I can get 2 pieces. I think. Yeah, I don't need to do the weapons. I'd rather do armor. I think I'll do. See, defense, deflection. I think I'll do this. I think I'll do this. Why'd I do that? I didn't buy boots. I'm a freaking idiot. Whatever. Alright. Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. I can't believe that, you know that song was Let's Get It Started by Black Eyed Peas. I can't believe, and I remember this, I remember hearing it, I think. And I was like, what? The original lyrics to that was, let's get retarded. Let's get retarded in here. Like, I was like, you freaking idiots. And when I heard about that, I was like, oh, well, no more Black Eyed Peas for me. I have a cousin that has, like, autism, and, like, not full blown, but he has to get government assistance, and they provide a job. Like, he has to have help. And I was so pissed when I found out about that, man. I wanted bull, dude. I would never. They're a bunch of trash anyway. Will I Am? Are you kidding me, dude? That's the name, y'all. See, people don't know this, that kind of stuff, but that's what name of God, I am. That's what Jesus said. He said, I am, and that's why they put him on the cross, because saying you're I am is saying that you're God. And so literally, Will I Am is claiming himself to be a God. Will I Am. I bet y'all didn't know that. That's what I'm saying. People don't know this kind of stuff, dude. Drop the mic on her head, or whatever. You gotta do research on this stuff, people. There's deception everywhere, and they are definitely not teaching you real history. And so I guarantee you, I know for a fact they don't teach that KKK came from. I don't even think they teach anything about the KKK, but actually the KKK came from the Democrats came up with the KKK and blamed it on the Republicans. They basically dressed up and went down south, and so everybody saw them down south, and so everybody's like, oh, they're Republicans, the KKK. That's what's held us back. I mean, that's what's held, black people down for all these years, man. They've been slaves and didn't even know it, dude, by the Democratic government. They don't provide jobs and training and stuff. They just give these, hand out checks. And I mean, same for white people too. I mean, it's not just white people. It's anybody that's poor or doesn't have a lot of money or whatever who needs help, or maybe like me. I've been trying to get disability for I'm on my 3rd or 4th time now, and I have a pancreatic disability called I have all kinds of irritable bowel syndrome, all kinds of stomach issues. I don't have a gallbladder. I don't say my. I have to be, there's all kind of things going on in my health, but But I don't sit there and blame everybody else for it. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just saying we need to start forgiving each other and learn from mistakes. I mean, them tearing the statues down because they said like Thomas Jefferson was a slave owner. Yeah, but Thomas Jefferson also helped put this country. Also gave us was a helper in writing the Declaration of Independence that has made this country the strongest country that has ever been, even more than the Roman Empire. I mean, we're the only country that has set off nukes and shown that if you mess with America, we will put a boot in your butt. So, yeah, nuclear bombs are horrifying and scary, but they're also a necessity in this crazy world because people are freaking lunatics, bro. I mean, people, gosh, I wish I would hit one young person. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna talk about some other stuff. I'm tired of talking about this stuff. I didn't mean to get started on this. I feel like I need to talk about stuff seriously. And before I forget, the way you're saved by Jesus is not by doing good works and doing good deeds. Believe in Jesus, that he died on the cross for your sins, and he died on the cross to wash away your sins. And if you believe and trust in him that he did that for you, you're saved. And he rose from the grave, and he is God. That you believe that, and you're saved. That's simple. See, is that hard? It's not about being good. It's not about not drinking alcohol. It has nothing to do with that. All that is religion. That's man-made religion. Man puts rules. You know what God said? You know what his number 2 rules were? When they asked Jesus what was the two main things God wants us to do, he said, love God with all your heart, mind, and strength, and love your neighbor as yourself. He didn't say don't drink beer, don't drink alcohol. Like, you're not going to go to hell, guys, for drinking beer or alcohol. Now, I don't drink. I don't do that stuff because I know it ruined my life. Like, it ruined my health. Alcohol causes 400,000 deaths a year from, whether it's DUIs or health issues or whatever. All the different things. It's awful, dude. Like, like, my grandparents went through alcoholism for a while before they, and a lot of them, they changed when they started having grandkids. And yet, it's funny what grandkids will do to grandparents. But sometimes they don't start drinking. That's the sad thing. But a point is, you can drink if you want to. God says don't be a drunkard. He didn't say don't drink. That's my point. He even says drink a little wine. Back then they would drink wine for like stomach ailments and different problems, Like if they were sick, they probably drank wine and got a little buzz. I don't know. Or maybe it was just stuff in the wine. I have no idea. The Bible, I don't question what the Bible does. The Bible can't write every detail about everything, guys. The Bible's that thick. Like literally, and I believe this. I've heard every biblical preacher that's really biblical knows his Bible, and that's what I do. I go by the Bible. I don't go by man or preacher. I don't go by any preacher first and foremost. If they stick to the Bible, then I'll listen to them. But they said if God tried to explain every single thing to us that there is to explain, like, it would cover the Bible would cover the earth. Like, there wouldn't be enough room on earth for the Bible. I believe that because, I mean, there's so many things that we don't know. Just in regular life, bro. I love looking at the stars and stuff. That's one thing I keep saying I want to get is a telescope, a nice, pretty nice one, like a $400 or $500 one, where I could see some detail and see like certain planets. Like, I know you can see Venus and Mars pretty well, and it'd be really cool to be to zoom in on the moon like really close and all that kind of stuff. I mean, sometimes, and I used to go out. I hadn't done it in a while, but I used to go. I had this app. There's an app you can. I can't remember the name of it, but it's just type astronomy space app or something like that, but or star app, the stars galaxy app or something. But there's one that literally you hold the phone, and like if you look downward, it doesn't show the ground. It shows what stars are on the other side of the Earth. It's crazy. It's awesome. But it has all these. You can pay for it or you can do just the regular. But I paid for it, so I need to re-download it. Actually, I think I got it on my laptop. But it tells you when satellites are going over. It tells you when there's a comet that can be seen. It tells you when you can see certain planets. It like keeps you up to date on. And there's things going on all the time in the sky that most people aren't outside just staring up at the sky all day long. You know what I mean? Some people don't ever look up in the sky, hardly, especially at night. That's why I hate big cities, man, because it drowns out all the stars, everything, and I hate it. I hate cities. I despise them. And I don't mean to say I live in Charleston, South Carolina, which is it's the biggest. It's the second biggest. I think it's or third. I think it's. I'm trying to remember if Columbia. I mean, Columbia is our capital, Columbia, South Carolina, and I can't remember if Columbia or Charleston is. But it's in the top three. Charleston's in the top three. It's like Greenville, Columbia, and Charleston are the top three. But Charleston is like the little Savannah, Georgia. It's like a lot of. We have like cobblestone streets. There's a lot of Civil War, Revolutionary War stuff. We had both the Revolutionary War and Civil War in Charleston. So it's all kind of cool. If you're into history and you're into good food, that's why I went to culinary school. But then Johnson Wells. But then they moved it to where they had it. The school was in an old cotton gin, dude. And there was these giant ceilings. You know, you could see all the way. You could see the ceiling. And it was so cool because you could, what? Wow.
The people who will change are those who speak out, who refuse to be bystanders, who raise their voices against injustice. When we stand up to fight, we stand up to all hate.
Oh, love it. Stand up to Jewish hate. Yes! Yes, thank you, guys. Y'all, that's one of the biggest lies. I don't really want to get into it. That's one of the biggest demonic, evil things going on right now. God said it would happen. He said the world would go against Israel, and right now, like almost every country has started going against Israel. But I just saw a commercial that says "Stop the Jewish Hate" commercial, and it's true, dude. Like, dude, how can you blame Israel when they're the ones who got attacked and they're the ones who had their babies? Like, they put like 40 to 50 babies, that's what they figure around that, in microwaves and ovens and cooked them. That's what the Palestinians did, and Hamas. Hamas and Palestinians are the same thing. They're both terrorists. Okay? Palestine has never had a currency, has never had a king or any kind of ruler. They've never had any land in their name. So how in the hell are they a country? They're not. It's a bunch of bull crap to go against Israel, because Satan hates Israel, because just go read the Bible and you'll find out why Satan hates Israel so much. Go read Revelation in the Bible, the very last book. But I shouldn't have to talk. I shouldn't have to. I'm done. I get tired of talking about this all the time, man. I feel like a broken record. Now, I never get tired of telling people how to be saved, but I just get tired of talking about all the craziness in the world. I mean, it's like, but people don't know, man. Somebody's got to tell y'all, dude. And if I have to do that and get aggravated, then so be it. But yeah. Look at me. I'm blocking everything. They can't hurt me. Look, watch, look. I got my shield up.
Oh, I mean, why'd you put your control down?
I didn't mean to. I dropped. My companion guy killed everything. I just sat there. The bull.
Lazy booger.
I know. Now when you call me to do something, I can just put my shield up and go do it, and then come back. And I won't die. Man, it's worked out perfectly. Like literally, it's like I don't know what's going on with my feet around about 10 or 20, between 10 and 12.
Awful.
But I take one, it finally goes away. But it takes 40 minutes or something.
At least a lot.
Yeah.
And I know that because I had to do the same thing before it was later.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, please kick in. When you want to use your lesson? No. I'm gonna be.
You remind me maybe earlier when I first got you up, but now I don't.
I have to look at it.
I need to find my glasses though. I'm glad you said that. That reminded me. Sorry. Yep. Yep, they have an orange. Go clean. You love to clean glasses, so go for it. I know you do. That's what I'm saying. You probably clean them better than I do.
Well, I just don't like doing that.
Well, I like that thing I got. That thing where you press it down.
Yeah, that's good.
I got it, but it's over there in my bag. I mean, in my... No, it's over there in my little container.
Well done.
Yeah. A little corner set up.
That's your corner, don't you?
Pretty much. Hey.
Oh, you didn't want that.
Revenge of the Nerds. I feel like you know what I feel like? I feel like I'm in one of those 70s Vietnam military movies where the guys had to wear the thick black glasses. Remember that? In the military? And they still had to when I was it was so funny when I was in Coast Guard, a couple guys had to get those glasses.
For what? For protection?
No, just to wear. Because they needed glasses. Some of them didn't even know they needed glasses, and they got their eyes checked by the Coast Guard, and they had to end up wearing glasses. And I was like, but they didn't get to choose what style, so they had these like this, like black, like literally, it's like they kept making the ones from like Vietnam. I'm like, guys, y'all could at least updated the style of them. Jeez.
But those remind me of who was the president? President that wore.
I don't know.
I can't remember.
that I can't tell you.
Of a man that was wearing those glasses.
It might have been Richard Nixon or.
Was it? Wait a minute. Was it?
I think I kind of know what you're talking about. It might have been Roosevelt. Could have.
The other guy? His wife is
I know. On the Mount Rushmore, one of the presidents has glasses on. I think it's Roosevelt.
It could be. What is the president's name that his wife is still trying to interfere with all stuff? It should have been arrested a long time ago. Blonde.
Come on, Hillary?
Hillary. Did her husband wear these sunglasses?
I don't remember Ben.
Okay.
I mean, I think he might have wore glasses, but I don't ever remember seeing him wear black ones.
Yeah. I was going to look at Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, but it seems like to me, I know Roosevelt was. I think his glasses though were also circle frames. I don't think they were like the black, like. Okay. So I don't know.
Oh, you mean like no frame?
Well, yeah, like just they were like the old type round ones. Yeah.
Son, I'm gonna be in the living room. That's what I'm saying here too. I'm gonna be in the living room brushing gingerbread.
Congratulations.
Why don't you want to come back?
I didn't know what you wanted. I didn't know what you. Just leave that open.
Okay, you might want to hold it down for me.
Nah. I could sit still long enough. Now I could bring my I could bring my laptop in there and play my PlayStation on the laptop in there, That's what's neat. I can take, now that I have a good laptop, y'all's laptop, I can take it, I can play the PlayStation on it. The screen's bigger too, so bigger than my, because I couldn't play like games like this on my tablet because it was too small. It tries to fit everything, but that screen's big enough. The Toshiba one. And the one y'all got, the new one y'all got is definitely big enough. I think they're the same size screens. Y'all have it now. The screen y'all have is a 4K screen now, so y'all screen is very good compared to. I mean, the Toshiba one's not bad. I think the Toshiba's probably like 1080p high def, but yeah, they got this awesome. My parents got an awesome Lenovo, Nova Yoga. Or I don't know if they got the Yoga version, but it does fold all the way over and you can use it as a tablet. But it's got like 16 gigs of RAM. It has a 2 terabyte SSD in it, dude. That's what it came with. I'm like, what the? I mean, my dad paid like $1,800 for it because we had. This is what I got. I got their old one. But this one right here is awesome, dude. This is such a good laptop, guys. When I worked at this PC store, like we always told people they were at the time, but Toshiba quit making laptops. So this is what I use. Still has 8 gigs of RAM. I can actually upgrade the RAM in here. I can upgrade the hard drive. The only part is it came apart right here. And so, but I can. If I want to play, if I want to do remote play somewhere, I can use this. Wow, I forgot how big this monitor was. Holy crap! This thing is definitely worth. I think this is bigger than my parents' need. But I need to turn it. I need to figure out homes. I'm sorry, guys, but you know my channel goes. I tell you all the time. Like sometimes I'll stop and do something for an hour. I'm not a professional streamer. All right. I hate this. Stupid PowerShell errors, man. I hate that crap, dude. It's such a pain to get off. I don't want things. I want wallpaper. Yeah, desktop background right there. Yeah, desktop background. I want to do. I think I'm gonna revert this thing back to freaking. Dude, I hate these. Let's see. System restore factory settings. That's what I want to do. System restore. Are we serious? Dude, I was just literally... Idiots. But yeah, anyway, it sucks that Toshiba stopped making laptops because we literally, at the computer store, we hardly ever work on a Toshiba, guys. I'm telling you, man. it sucks they quit making them. Maybe that's probably why they're making them too good. And I kind of get conspiratorial with certain things like that, but I don't believe that for real. I'm just saying it's a possibility. Like, well, I mean, it's like, hey guys, Toshiba, or the government stopped making laptops too much. We need to sell more, and people need to spend money to make this economy grow. Oh my gosh. And then everything, and reinstall Windows. Yes, refresh your. Yes. I want to completely redo it.
We had problems qualifying, and we missed 2 qualifying. We broke the transmission in Q3 and qualified 16. You got to be in it to win it.
And in it he is, as both cars charge their way to that finish line stripe on, trying to grab his second race. He won Epping, New Hampshire. Can he do it again? Here in St. Louis, Pappy's Barbecue. This is a spot that every racer and every fan needs to check out. It's one of the great barbecue joints in a city that has long been known.
I need to do something, guys. Alright, I'm gonna take a little break.